Hello and welcome to Soul Babes Craft and Creations. I am Louise and today is Monday, which in my world is Magazine Makes Monday. Currently, I am making blankets for charity using several magazine and book publications. Some I have electronically, some I have physical, and basically I am making blankets. Now, I have separated it into two weekly segments. So 1 week I will be working from the Claire Montgomerie cards and a book, and Bella Coco cards and book. And then the other week I will be working from Art of Crochet Magazine, 3D granny squares, and 100 crochet tiles. So, what was drawn last week? Well, actually, last week. Brain is so tired. I am really. I'm still struggling. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, how I'm going to deal with it, but I will just do my best to keep going as much as I can. So anyway, last week we drew out from the Claire Montgomerie and Bella Coco cards and books. So what was drawn? We had from the Claire Montgomerie official cards, granny square cards, we have the diamond scallops. Wasn't too bad. One to do. Then we had from the unofficial was the mosaic. Again, not too bad. Didn't have too much problems with it. So, yes, the colours are near on the same. When you look at the actual cards, they look near on identical. They're not quite, but they look near on identical. And then we've got from the Bella Coco cards was the loop stitch. Let me get it in the right thing. Had the loop stitch. I have done this stitch on many occasions, including for my hooker versus hooker I did one last year. It was this was the stitch I used for doing the grass with. And also here is loop stitch as well. So I have used it a few times. So I didn't have much of a problem with that one. Can be confusing if you haven't done it before. So then we went on to the Bella Coco book and we had the little arches, which is this pink one. Realised I think it's upside down. Here we go. It looks better. That looks more like the arches. So there we go. And also from there was the bubble circle in a square. So there we go. Bubbles in a circle in a square. And that is, my camera is blowing that red out. It's not as high vis red as that. But I suppose it probably looks like it, but it's not quite high vis as that. Anyway, that one is, I think it's either lipstick red or bright red. I can't remember. Depends on which one I used, whether I used Starcraft, which would be lipstick red, or if I used Yarnsmiths, it was bright red. They're both very similar in colour. And then what do we do next? Right, we then went to, on the Claire Montgomerie book, we had the bobbles stitch, and then the iris stitch, then we had the granny triangle. So all fairly simple-ish ones last week. I mean, the loop stitch, as I say, is complicated unless you have done it before. And once you get the hang of it, it's a breeze. It's just knowing what position to put your, how to hold your index finger to keep the loops near on the same. So, right, put them to one side, because now I need to draw out for next week. And the next week I need to draw out from Art of Crochet. So here we go. I pick out 2. One. And 2. And the numbers are 51 and 95. I've just realised I've not got my folder out at the ready to see what ones we're doing. So let me get that. Yeah, my big folder of my things that I'm working with. So let me see, what are we working with? Get my sheets out. So, Art of Crochet number 51 is the large daisy, and number 95 is the orange and pink flower. Okay, so we've got 2 nice pretty flowers this week. Hello, Miss Princess. She can never be very far away from me. Anyway, right, now we need to draw out from the 3D granny squares. One, 2, and the numbers are 29 and 76. Number 29 is the rabbit, and number 76 is the dainty heart. Okay. That one is telling me that's going to be quite pretty and lacy. But we will see. Okay. And finally, we draw from the 100 crochet tiles. Please give me something nice and easy. One, 2. And they are numbers 18 and 58, which are number 18 is the Pico fan, and number 58 is the Snowflake Sweets. Okay, we will have to see. I would say Snowflake Sweets is probably going to be mosaic, as the 5 around it are all mosaics. Pico fan, not entirely sure, because that could be anything, because I've not got many that I've done around that one. So, okay, we will have to wait and see what I've got. And with that all being said, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Love and kindness to everyone. Bye for now, and I'll see you all soon.